Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Unbirthday from CZT Stephanie Jennifer. All right. Let's see. This one, I think, I was playing around with this, and I'm going to do this one again with putting my 4 corner dots and a wiggly border, as I like to do. And those, if you don't know what those are 2 of the 8 steps of the Zentangle method. Zentangle is a lot more than just doing really cool, tangle patterns and making really cool art. There is a methodology behind it, and I highly encourage you to either seek out a CZT, maybe that you know or you know of, and take a look for. I know a lot of them call it Zentangle 101 or beginners. I call mine Zentangle Essentials, and I do offer it every so often. I'm working to offer it more, but do take a look at the classes. Send me a note if you're interested, and then that way you get to know the whole methodology, not just all of the cool tangles. Although all the cool tangles, that's why we're here. So without further ado. So this is a neat tangle, and starts off with it's not quite a spiral. It's maybe it's we'll call it a C shape that kind of goes into an S shape sort of. And I'm going to start over here to this side, and so like here's our C shape, and then kind of an S shape. Okay. Then we're gonna. Well, let's see. And do I want that to come up a little bit more? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Well, maybe just a little bit. Then we kind of aura this. And to aura is essentially to outline. And so I'm going to come off of here. And like so. All of my other ones, I didn't do this. I don't know why I did that all of a sudden. But you know what? Sometimes you just do things, and with Zentangle, we don't worry about it. And then the last one is kind of just coming from this tip, and it's all coming from that same point, right? And, just coming out this way. After that, it's just really funny. We're going to make some more C shapes, and these will all be coming off of this side here, and then coming down sort of to this point. I kind of bring mine back in, so it's almost like a C moving into an S shape. And these, like I said, I'm going to angle these all down a little bit, like as if there's like an overriding curve here. Oh, but this one, I'm going to go behind there in hollow bow fashion. And squeeze one in there. Huh. So it's a neat tangle. That is essentially it. In the description section, take a look at the For More Inspiration link, because that's so that way you can see Jennifer's artwork, from her hand, her step out, and samples. Because I just think it's important to make sure that you have all the information. So then we can just do some shading. And in the step out, she didn't describe the shading. I just, from different things. Actually, this one, I'm going to put these down because I did notice on one of hers, she had some shading, but it was a little distance away from that tip. And, okay, I'm just looking at this tortillon is totally packed up with graphite. So let's use, a smaller one. Okay. And I've done this every once in a while, and one of those, I should explore it more because it is kind of neat to do shading like that. Not right up to the edge, but just a little distance away. And if you didn't, if you're new to Zentangle, and you don't know what I mean by in hollow bow fashion, I've essentially drawn this C shape behind here, because as you saw, I picked up my pen, traveled it around as if I was continuing to draw, but I wasn't, and then picked it up right where I thought it would continue. So that way I've essentially drawn underneath here. I do have a video on that. It's and it's one of the essential techniques. That's why I like to call my what some would term a beginner class. I call it Zentangle Essentials, because we hit all of the essential techniques that you need to know. I'm going to do one right in here too. Oh, that has a neat look, doesn't it? And you know what? Why not just continue this down a little bit further? And shading is really, I mean, it's probably more about what you want to see, or how your tangle speaks to you, if you will. Oh, that looks rather neat. I'm digging that. Okay. We don't worry about light source, things like that. It's what makes it pop. And again, if you see a certain vision in your tangle that you want to explore or accentuate, then by all means, do that. It turned out neat. And that's essentially it. And so the way this tangle kind of works, and I'll show you with a sample. Actually, it's funny because as I was playing, I did this one a little bit different, but the bottom turned out, kind of weird. And then this one I decided to put, I went a little bit too dark. And so I used the white charcoal over the top of it, and then added some white jelly roll just to those outsides. Actually, doing this is kind of similar to if you add the white jelly roll in there, but I like the way that looks. That's really cool. But it just kind of shows you just some other shading. Oh, and this one I did not, and I don't think I'm going to. I did shading, from the point of convergence, if you will. I haven't done it here, and I don't know that I want to. I kind of like the way it looks, but I share all of these things so that way you put them in your Tangle toolbox and call on them when you need them. And then this was Drogon, which was from I didn't write the date down. From at least within the last few days that we did, and oh, it was from Thursday because this was from the class that I did, our Tangle time. And when I did it, I ended up with this really nice border. I was like, oh, wow, I'm just going to save this to put something in. And so I decided to put Unbirthday on the inside. And, and so it's kind of neat that you could just kind of tuck it, on some edges and, have it go around. You could also, like I could have started, say, here and then tucked another one here and had them all going in the same direction. But this is what I just decided to do. And then, I think it turned out really neat, especially after I really I added some graphite around this edge to make it to give it that kind of shadow box look. So again, do take a look at the work that Stephanie did on this tangle, and I forgot what else I was going to say. If you enjoyed the video, would love to have a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to my channel yet, I appreciate everyone that has subscribed to the channel. It means a lot. And feel free to share this with others because I like to, I don't know, it's a neat tangle and, just fun to share them. Also in the description section below the step outs, I was forgetting what I was going to say. You will find links to connect with me if you wish to. If you wish to take some classes, join me, on a Tangle time. Those are free and they're every Thursday. Thursday in Michigan. Where I have them posted, which I do have that on my website, like eventbritemeetup.com, Facebook. It should show in your time zone because for some of them, just depends on where you're at on when it is. But do take a look, and if you have questions, let me know either in the comments below or by connecting with me via, website, email, all of that kind of thing. So with that, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.